So guys, once again, if you can, please subscribe to the channel and please hit the like button on this video. We left you here and Subhani family show up.
That's right.
Either you're going to get hurt or they're going to get hurt. Someone is going to get hurt if they show up.
This is the last time I let Ali Subhani back.
Right, exactly. So guys, in this next news story, an alleged murderer issued a chilling death threat to the victim's brother during a hunt for the missing man, saying straight down a police issue camera, "You're dead." Amraj Poonia, who's 27, is accused of strangling his former friend Mohammed Shah Subhani in a feud over a kilo of missing cannabis before his body was taken away and dumped. When Mr Subhani went missing, a group including his brother Ali went to Southall in West London to look for him and became embroiled in a fight with Poonia. Jurors heard Poonia, nicknamed Biggs, is accused of issuing threats to kill Ali and others in the group before he was handcuffed and put into the back of a police van. Footage of the arrest was played in the trial, showing Poonia saying, "That's the last time I let Ali Subhani batter me," and telling an officer, "Once I'm out of the police cells, make sure you lot watch me, yeah?" Turning directly to the officer's body-worn camera, Poonia says, "I understood everything. I'm telling you this on live camera. Ali Subhani, you pig rat, snitch wannabe gangster. You're dead, yeah?"
Something's happened. You've been seen on camera, and you've been seen by a female having a fight with somebody.
It wasn't one person. There was loads of them, but he was the only one who hit me.
Okay, so what's happened? Why have they beaten you up?
He called me over. I was just standing there in the garage. He called me over. He was like, "Oh, do you want to come here?" I come there. He started chatting to me. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna grab your little brother up. Just like you grabbed my little brother up." I was like, "Yeah, go on then." And then bang, he cracked me in the face 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I just stood there, took it. Then he said, "Get in the car." I sat in the car. Then he told all of his boys, they said, "Come, let's go." They got 4 or 5 cars ready. Then boom, I was like, "Fuck this. Where am I going? I'm getting taken." So I'll run out the car, and then boom, they all try to grab me, and then I started scrapping them all.
Alright, fair enough. Who of that group do you know?
Ali Subhani.
Subhani, okay. Is he the only one of the lads you know?
There was a couple of them. Mohammed Subhani, the youngest brother, was there.
So what?
Alright,
so they're accusing you. They're obviously accusing you
of kidnapping his brother.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the deal with that? We need a bit of time to further investigate what's actually gone on today. So, because we've had an account that you have been the aggressor towards the Subhanis and been seen with a weapon, at the moment we need to further investigate that. Okay, so you're going to be arrested now by myself, 1808, on suspicion of a fray. Okay, so you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court, and anything you do say can be given in evidence. Reason that I arrested you last day is to make an investigation, nice prompt investigation, to try and find out if you're guilty of that or not, and also to make sure there's no further injuries. You know, if we left you here and the Subhani family show up,
that's right.
Either you're going to get hurt or they're going to get hurt. Someone is going to get hurt if they show up.
This is the last time I let Ali Subhani back.
Right, exactly. So, mate, until we are happy that you're definitely
just know once I'm out of the police cells, make sure you lot watch me, yeah?
Right,
make sure you lot watch me hard. Yeah?
So just to remind you, you are
yeah, I know I've been under caution already, yeah, that's cool, I understood everything, yeah, I'm telling this on live camera, Ali Subhani, you pig, rat, snitch, gangster wannabe,
Amraj, that's enough.
Yeah?
You're not talking to him, you're talking to my camera. Come on.
Also, can you bring my cigarettes on?
So Mr Subhani, who's 27, was reported missing by his family in May 2019, and his remains were later found in a shallow grave in the Buckinghamshire woodland. Poonia, his younger brother Ranil Poonia, who's 25, and Gurdita Singh, who's 26, are accused of murder, while Mohammed Riyad, who's 22, Mohammed Ismail, who's 26, and Singh's cousin Mohammed Shakil are accused of helping to dispose of the body. The court heard Poonia and Mr Subhani fell out over a package of cannabis which was lost. Mr Subhani, known as Little Man, was allegedly murdered at R&J Plumbing on a small industrial estate in Hounslow on May 7, 2019, before his body was wrapped in a carpet, put into the back of a vehicle, and ultimately burnt and dumped in a countryside. The prosecutor, Tom Little KC, told jurors the circumstances of the death resembled a grim Hollywood film. And on Friday, a person told the court she was part of a search party with Ali Subhani on May 13, 2019, which arrived in Hounslow to collect CCTV and talk to potential witnesses. She recalled Amraj Poonia walking over and ripping off his t-shirt before pulling a knife from his trousers. He said, "I killed him. I'm going to kill you just like I killed your brother," she told the court. He said, "You are dying tonight." She said Mr Subhani and another man fled from Poonia, who then issued a death threat to her. The woman said, "He looked straight at me in the eyes and said, 'I'm going to kill you.' I was terrified. I was screaming. Somebody called the police. And when police arrived, they found a topless Amraj with a scarf around his neck and nursing an injured finger." He made comments that were caught on camera after officers heard reports of the incidents and the fights with Ali Subhani. Jurors have been told Poonia accepts killing Mr Subhani, but argues it was done in self-defence, and his brother and Singh deny any involvement in the death. The Poonias and Singh deny murder. Amraj Poonia has admitted perverting the course of justice, but his 5 Codees deny the charge, so this trial is currently ongoing. In a news story coming from Birmingham ways, a man has been jailed for murdering his brother in a row over an incident at a Lidl store. Lenville Waite, who's 59, stabbed to death his older brother, Clifton Waite, at their home in Small Heath on November the 7th last year. He then went on the run, at first staying at a homeless shelter in the Birmingham city centre, before travelling to Coventry, where he bought new clothes before he was arrested. Following a trial at Derby Crown Court, Waite was found guilty of murder, and today he was sentenced to life with a minimum term of 17 years. I just want to say rest in peace, Mr Waite, and my condolences go out to your family. Judge Sean Smith KC said, "On the 7th of November, there had been a build-up in your family because of the fact that your brother Clifton, the deceased, didn't really like you being in the house. There had been a previous occasion when you had confronted him when he was harassing you by taking a knife in order to scare him, and that worked. You told the jury on this occasion when in the front room that's exactly the reason you picked up the knife again." The trial heard that the family had argued that day over an article with a picture of Lenville that implicated him in some sort of incident at a Lidl shop where a security guard was attacked. At one stage, the brothers left the home separately but resumed the quarrel after they had both returned. Judge Smith continued, "There was some confrontation, probably nothing to do with that. Going back to what you told police, your brother would find fault in quite a few things to start an argument. During the course of that little incident, you got brought up again. Your brother said to you, you couldn't do to him what you did to that security guard because he knocked the security guard to the floor at the shop, and your temper clearly just went at that moment in time. I accept initially you picked up the knife in the way you picked it up previously, but when your brother wasn't having it, when he wasn't going to desist as he had done previously and started to wrestle you, that's when you decided, albeit momentarily, you were going to use it to threaten him, you were going to use it to stab him, and you did stab him. And it went to the wrong place as far as he is concerned. It couldn't have gone anywhere. It didn't. He died very, very quickly." The judge concluded the offence was aggravated by the use of a knife, but he accepted Waite had not premeditated the killing and had an intention to cause really serious harm, but not an intention to kill. The judge also accepted there were small elements of provocation and self-defence. Waite had told police he was glad it was all over when he was arrested and was said to give a consistent account of the background to the attack over the course of 9 interviews. Judge Smith added, "To be fair, I don't think anybody really disagrees with that picture you painted. What was in disagreement was how you used the knife. The jury decided and are sure you used it to deliberately stab him." So guys, these are a number of stories coming out from the streets of the UK. It's your boy GC. Keep it locked, keep it real.